welcome back for FundaMetal Friday. FundaMetal Friday? What? What happened to Tool Time Tuesday? It just didn't happen. What? Yeah, it didn't happen. I tried. How hard did you try? I recorded for 3 days and nothing would come together. Fine. So that's the story. I really did. I tried recording for 3 different days and nothing worked. So finally I said, oh well, no Tool Time Tuesday this week. But I will totally make it up to you today for FundaMetal Friday. And I don't even really have questions and answers for you, but we are going to do something so fun. So a little while back, I finally hit my first goal of 10,000 subscribers. It's only taken me 5 years to get there, but I did it. So when I did that, I had all of these great friends that I have worked with in the industry that have jumped out of the walls to support me. And I have the most amazing giveaway today. And I was gonna string this out a little bit, like you guys have seen me doing some of the different giveaways over the last couple of weeks. But you know what? It's December. December is fun times to give gifts. And so I have about $1,400 worth of gifts to give away starting right now. So how do you enter this giveaway? Very first thing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So make sure you click on that little button down there. Just subscribe, or you can do it down towards the description of the video. Second thing, follow this link right here. Go to my email and you've got to sign up for my email list, because that is how I'm going to announce the winners for this giveaway. In addition, I would love to hear from you. Give me some more of your different questions that you might have so that I can start filling up my Tool Time Tuesday and my FundaMetal Fridays. And let's get that kind of rolling a little bit more. I hope you find the FundaMetal Fridays helpful. So far, this is, I think, number 4. So we haven't done too many of them, but hopefully we'll still have quite a few more really good ones that you guys like. So again, just give me your comments, your questions, and then we'll see what we can do for you. So let's talk about some of these great gifts, because there's a bunch of them and I am so excited to give them to you. Like, there's so many. Click, I'll make a whole list. So my very first one is a great friend of mine, Morgan Bass. She lives actually really close to me here in Utah. She's the owner of the Copper Paisley, and she does all kinds of jewelry. She makes stamping items. I also believe she actually sells some dyes that you can use to create your own. Don't quote me on that, but go to her website. I have 5 different gift cards to give away for a value of up to $110. So it's a great one. So make sure you check out some of Morgan's work and then also visit her website. In addition, all of these different websites for the different people that have given us donations are also just down in the description. Just click on that little more link right underneath the description and it will expand, and there's going to be a ton of items there that will explain what the prize is, as well as the information for those who have donated. You know, give them a little kudos there, send them a little, hey, thanks, I saw you over here on Melissa's channel, and tell them what you think. As long as it's good. Only if it's good. Don't tell them bad things. Because look it, they're generous and they gave us all these great tools. So my next one, these are so fun. I have a friend who lives up in the Seattle area, and his name is Benoliel. And Al, I'm sorry if I killed your last name, but I think you said it right. But anyway, Al makes these custom hammer handles and for chasing hammers. And he has donated 2 of them to give away. These are actually really, really comfortable and easy to use. I love them. He even sent me one. What a good guy. Thanks, Al. We love you. So anyway, so we've got 2 different chasing hammers with handmade handles. So check those out. So that's a value of at least $130 right there. Next is one of my very best friends, Francesca Watson, owner of the Makery in Bulverde, Texas, which is just outside of San Antonio. I've taught there a number of times as well. It's a beautiful place. She has an amazing shop where all you have to do is show up. Tools and materials are all inclusive in all of her classes. So make sure you check out her website for any of the upcoming classes. Plus, Francesca is teaching with me, well, not with me, but in the room next door to me in Tucson. So we are going to be down in Tucson in February and January for the Tucson Gem Show. We are both teaching at the Radisson, so make sure you check out our classes and come on over for those. Francesca has donated this beautiful pair of earrings. She calls them the Boho earrings. They are completely handmade, so you probably won't get this pair, but you'll get one that's very similar to that. But just be aware that it is completely handmade, so there will be some variations from what you see here on the image. Thank you, Francesca. I love you. So our next one, and I actually feel really bad about this. One of my friends on Facebook sent these DVDs to me, and I can't remember who it is. And I looked through all my messages trying to see who sent them, and I can't find it. So if you sent these to me to give away, thank you, and contact me so that I can give you proper kudos. And I'm sorry that I forgot who sent them to me. It's been really busy. So I have 2 DVDs of Lexi Erickson. It's soldering jewelry. Now here's the funny story behind it. She contacted me when I told her that, or told everybody that I was going to do this giveaway. And she said, hey Melissa, I have this Lexi Erickson DVD. Turns out I bought 2 of them. So I only need one, and I'll give one to you to give away to your subscribers and readers and watchers. And I said, that's great. Well, when the discs came, or with the disc, the package came, there were 2, and she goes, ha, my bad. I actually bought the DVD 3 times. So that's never happened to me before. Anyway, so thank you so much. So I have 2 Lexi Erickson Soldering Volume 2 DVDs to give away as well. So next up, one of the people that I have met just recently in Tucson, and I've met her a couple of times now, and she's so fun, is Eugenia Chan. She lives up in Canada, and she is a great person for making all kinds of tools. You guys have seen me already using her 4 and 3 hole punch. I use those for riveting all of the time. They are fantastic. But she has developed even more tools, one of which is this little soldering clamp, just like that. And what this does is she found that a lot of her students would have a really hard time getting bezels lined up properly and getting them soldered without them breaking apart or falling over or whatever else. So what you do with this is you line up the seam of your bezel right here in the middle of this little opening, and then you clamp this down, put it on your soldering board, and it holds it so that you can just solder that little area. It's made out of titanium, so it can handle quite a bit of heat. So I have one of those. In addition, Eugenia Chan also came up with a little double-sided hex head screwdriver for MicroHardware. So one side does 2mm and one side does 4mm. These are for like the little hex head nuts and bolts that you see with some of the cold connection and stuff like that. So it's called the MicroHardware. And so it's just one little screwdriver. You just put it on top of that little hex head, and then you can screw it closed. So that's kind of fun. The other tool, and I have used this a couple of times, but not too many because I haven't done a lot of enameling. But this is great for torch-fired enamel work. And what it is there's a basket. And you take this little basket and you set it into your tripod. Okay, and the thing, like I have a tripod that has the mesh on top, but I don't use it because it's so much of a heat sink. However, for this, it's really, really cool. So you set this into your tripod, you place your enamel on your piece, and you set it into here, and then you can fire from underneath with your torch, and you do your torch-fired enameling. It makes it fantastically easy to do your torch-fired enamels and holds everything into place. So I have one of those to give away as well. So Eugenia, thank you so much for the items that you have also donated. If you want to see more of Eugenia's work or some of her tools, go out to eugeniac.com, eugenia-c.com. And again, the information is down below for you. The next 2 items are both from Pepetools. You guys know that Pepetools has been really good to me. They have given me a lot of great tools to try out here in the studio, to review for you and tell you kind of what I think. I have always loved Pepetools. Not everybody does, but I have always loved them. I've always had such great success with them. In my studio, they have all been very well built. I've never had any problems with any of them. So I really like the new things that they are coming out with. And you just wait in a couple of weeks to show you their new thing that's come out. Just waiting for it to come into my studio. So I'll make a big announcement about that. But Pepe has generously donated 2 big items. We have a superior ring bender. Now I've done a couple of different videos on this showing you how to use it to make rings and bracelets, whether you're using thicker stock or spoons or anything like that. But the superior ring bender is fantastic for doing a lot of those heavier hard bending items. In addition, Pepe has also donated one of their disc cutters. You guys already know how I feel about those disc cutters. If you haven't already, check out my comparison video when I compare both a Swan Shrimp's disc cutter to the Pepetools. Also, I compare with the economy line disc cutters to give you kind of an idea of what their differences are and how they work, which one works well for what. But give it a try, give it a chance, and you now have a chance to win one for your own. That right there is over $200. Both of those are over $200. So thank you so much to both Tony and David over at Pepetools. I really appreciate your support, and I'm so glad to have you on my side. So the next tool I have is probably the biggest tool of my giveaway. Kevin Potter at Potter USA makes phenomenal tools, and you guys already know how much I love Potter tools, but they have generously donated a 6-inch bench shear. He has it in his shop and it's ready to go to you if you're the winner. So thank you so much, Kevin, and we look forward to seeing you when I come down to Tucson and do the open house and everything like that. If you're not familiar with Kevin Potter's tools, all you gotta do is look at a few of my videos and you'll come past them pretty quickly. So make sure you check some of those out as well. So the next item is from me. I'm going to donate one of my beautiful swage blocks that my father-in-law makes. If you aren't familiar with these swage blocks, check out a couple of my videos that I have done for you. But these swage blocks are made out of cherry. And the story behind the cherry ones, I have a brother-in-law who lives in Florida. And they had all these different cherry trees. And they cut them down, planed them out so that they could make cabinets. They decided not to make cabinets with them and asked my father-in-law if he would like the wood. And my father-in-law said, yes, of course I would. He's like, I can do Melissa swage blocks out of them since we're now out of black walnut. So what we did is he drove to Florida, rented a trailer, and hauled all the wood back home, where he now makes my swage blocks out of this beautiful cherry wood. So I have one of these blocks to give away to one lucky winner as well. So make sure, I'm telling you, this is a giveaway you're going to want to participate in. So for the last item of the giveaway, I'm going to give away one of my class enrollments for my Craftsy class. This is making the most of your hydraulic press, but even if you don't have a hydraulic press, there's a lot of techniques and tools covered in that class. So it's not just for people who have a hydraulic press, but I do show you obviously quite a bit that you can do with a press if you have one. So make sure that you guys take the time, sign up for my email list, because that is how the announcement is going to be made for all of the winners. Yes, you will be added to my email list, and yes, I do send out emails. How many emails do I send out? Like 3 this year? I promise I don't spam. I do send out occasional emails just letting you guys know of upcoming classes, which I do have several upcoming classes coming, so there will be an email coming out for that as soon as I get done with this giveaway. So be sure you watch for that. So every now and then I send out emails, but it's not too many. And if you decide that you no longer want to be on the email list, it's really easy to unsubscribe. You just click the little unsubscribe button, but please don't mark it as spam, because that kind of hurts the stats and everything like that. Just unsubscribe if you decide that you don't like it after we get done with the giveaway. But you must be on there in order for you to be entered into the giveaway. In addition, you must be a subscriber to the YouTube channel. So make sure you've subscribed to my YouTube channel take some time, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the channel, let me know of some other things that you're curious about and would like to see, whether it be tool reviews, technique reviews, tutorials, different class items that you'd like to see, any of those. Next year, I'm really going to concentrate more on putting together some online workshops. The traveling is just getting to be a little bit too much with the age of my girls, plus my husband and I have just started up a new company here in Draper, Utah. So it's going to be a little busy, and I'm going to really scale back the in-person classes. So if you have techniques that you would like to learn, let me know, and I will get to work on putting together some classes for you. Thank you again so much for all of your support. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel, because without you guys, there is no channel. But anyway, I look forward to doing the giveaway. One important thing that you need to know, if you enter the giveaway, just be aware, because this giveaway is so large, I cannot pay the shipping for all of these, especially the big items. So if you go ahead and enter this giveaway, just be aware that you are also agreeing to pay the shipping. But still, the shipping on all of those great tools, that's nothing. So just be aware of that, and I look forward to announcing the winners next Friday, FundaMetal Fridays on December 16th. See you guys on Tuesday for Tool Time Tuesday. Have a great weekend.